Support for City Series boys basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome back as we're about ready for tip-off here. Joe Bukansky alongside me now. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you.
So two teams here kind of looking for what their identity is as they come into tonight's game. As we're about ready for tip-off here, looking at our starters for the Garfield Rams. We're going to have number 14, Lorenzo Sherman. Number 20, Cortez West. Number 22, Tiante Blanchard. Number 24, Shia Wilson. And number 34, Brylan Bruton. On the Vikings side, your starters are going to be number 35, Jonathan Jones, number 24, Jalen Wright, number 12, Lindsey Rigby, number 3, Donald Green, and number 1, Malik Guthrie. So we're about ready for tip-off here, waiting for our referees to come all the way out. But a good turnout tonight. What should be a good basketball game. The JV game was close, so sometimes that's a good indication on how varsity goes as well. And we're still figuring out why we're not tipping.
Well, some discussion here over, I'm not sure what, we'll find it out. But as you mentioned, both these teams, Dave, searching for an identity. Coach Carter has mentioned in the open that she has switched up her starting lineup.
There's something with
maybe a uniform problem here.
Something with a jersey, or you're not in the book. One of the two. So, yeah, because
we'll have a change, yep.
Yep. And I had this just.
Yep, and that's what it is. There's something on the uniform that's.
He has the white knee pads.
Yep.
And if they aren't prescription, you cannot wear them.
And that's a technical foul to start the game.
It is a technical foul.
Yep.
Sometimes if they're a different color, they all have to be the same color. That can be a technical foul.
Good way to start the game for Braylon Bruton as he gets to the line. Not very often that you'll see the center go up to the line, but Bruton, one of their leading scorers from a year ago. When healthy, he can do a lot of damage on the inside. He'll split the pair here, and 1-0 before we even tap it up.
Yeah, so there'll be no tip. They'll get the ball at half court. And I had a game with this over the weekend. They started someone that wasn't in the book.
And that's what I had thought originally.
That's what I thought it was, maybe the wrong number, but it was the knee pads. And that's a technical foul. And it'll also be a team foul. They're not showing. Oh, no team foul.
Stop and pop. No. Strong rebound, but he can't hold his footing. And Jonathan Jones pulls down the rebound, but then it's called for traveling there.
That's
got
tough.
Up high.
He got hit in the head coming down.
Yeah. North comes out 2-3 zone off the out of bounds.
And that's got to be tough. If you're not ready to start, you're coming in. And you know you're just going to be in for a little bit, and you still have, Jones still with the knee pads on.
Good overplay.
So maybe there's a reason why he has them on and the other player doesn't.
Jones with another rebound.
Some of that's just it's just a simulation for the NBA game.
Garfield playing 1-3-1 defensively, Dave.
Nice job underneath on the rebound. Another block there.
Jones has been all over the place, but having problems keeping his footing. In North, that's their third turnover. We're not even a minute into the ball game.
Ball's down, slides. Nice turnover there on the other end for the Rams, and they have a 2-on-1.
Oh! Give it up.
I yelled so loud his mouth guard came out.
And that was Jalen Wright with the unselfish pass off of the turnover.
I thought he should have maybe scored there, just, you know.
Very unselfish.
Coming to you. Now they set up more in the man-to-man zone. Drive here, swipes at it, gets it up, raises up. Gonna miss it, though. Jones with another rebound.
Jones is all over the glass here early on in this one.
Active, getting to the boards.
Garfield goes man-to-man now.
They're going to bring it out here looking for a set. Into Jones. He's going to drive it. He goes through the seam, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Someone's on their way to a double-double,
yeah,
I think.
4 and 4 already for Jones. And maybe a triple-double. He's already turned it over twice, too. But
Ball
that's
tip coming towards us.
That.
Peter, watch out, buddy.
Oh, nice give and go. And the finish.
With the left hand, a nice move there by the Rams. 5-4 your score on this Blanchard basket.
They could do the exact same thing the other way.
Oh, man, he's big. He was up there, wasn't able to get it. It was Jones back the other way. Come the Rams on the fast break. Left side, bobbled it. On the baseline, faked it, looks at the three up top. Moves inside, can't get the pass, has to shoot.
Nice
Follows
job.
it, though, because he knew he was going to miss it. Sherman with the offensive board, and they'll bring it out.
These two teams going to have to do a better job of getting back on defense and getting body on the offensive glass. Nice take by Bruton.
Bruton with the big mismatch underneath, but came to the other side of the basket where he had help from Jones for the Vikings. It was surprising. Went to his strong hand, though, on the mismatch.
Bruton with 5.
7-4 your score. 5 minutes here in the first quarter. From the baseline, nice form there, follows it in.
Uh-oh, somebody's hurt.
Passed it up and puts it in, but we got a man down.
If that's Bruton, that's big trouble. Looks like he turned his ankle. Who got that basket there? Right?
Harris did.
Oh, Harris? Okay.
Yep.
North doing a real good job on the glass.
Green with the offensive board on there. Looks like he might have twisted his ankle a little bit because he's tying up the shoe a little tighter.
I don't know if that's going to help if he hurt it for real.
It just depends. Sometimes you can tweak it a little bit and you can still play through it, especially at this age.
He's going to stay out there. And we're back.
It's so funny. He's got the knee padding, but no ankle supports. Man, you get about 30, you're putting ankle supports on.
I've worn them for 20 years.
Yeah.
You twist your ankle enough, you know how bad that hurts. Nice
really,
rebound
you should start wearing them before you turn it.
Exactly, because then I don't really have ankles left. Bad pass on the other end.
4 turnovers for them. Little press here from the Vikings. Baseline jumper there. Goes along and through. Love that play, driving through that baseline. This guy's up for a rebound. Hit a little bit. No call.
No box out from anybody today. And that's
kind of like an all-star game so far.
Gotta see some.
We got a dunk
on the defensive end.
Some good drives, some give and goes.
They're doing a great job offensive rebounding. Nobody's putting a body on anybody on the defensive end. Good rebound there by West. Garfield back the other way.
Goes inside. 2 men there. Kind of threw it in traffic with his own team on the travel call. They'll get a turnover.
That's kind of like a tough luck turnover there. 2 guys cut into the hole. It's better than them standing there not going after the ball. You'd rather have that.
And it looks like Guthrie comes back in on the dead ball. And it was the knee guards.
Good call.
When I saw him leave the change, I figured that's what it was.
High screen and roll offense. A lot of ball screens for North.
It's good I'm not the only ticky-tack ref on that stuff. You better show me a doctor's note for that.
Is that a point of emphasis too?
It's not a point of emphasis this year, but because at the highest level you can wear it, kids are trying to emulate it.
Sure.
That's what happens.
Bruton with the rebound.
They're going to bring it up, does Sherman into Bruton again on the elbow.
Not a lot of movement offensively.
5-second call. Goes in there. Tipped around.
Good hustle.
Pushes off, gets the rebound to Sherman on the offensive board. Can't make it. Back the other way. 2-on-1. Kind of stepped a little bit up and in.
And one.
And a hard foul back the other way. And he'll get an N1. So Guthrie comes in, makes a difference right away. And gets the foul on him.
In North, the majority of their points have all come off of offensive rebounding or good heads up, a couple of good assists. And they got a chance to tie the ball game here if Guthrie can convert that 3-point play.
Who's our foul on, though?
That's a good question. we're gonna have to pay close attention today. We're not gonna get any cheat sheet, I don't think.
I'll double check it.
Over the back.
I want to say it's number 20.
That one's gonna, yeah, we'll give it to West. That one's gonna go on Sherman over the top. Second team foul now for the Rams.
Oh, they're not putting it on the scoreboard, so we'll have to listen for it, as you said. They're gonna pick them up at half court. Does West?
Good catch on a tough pass. Jones gets to the rack quickly and scores.
Now he kind of has that lankiness of like a Darius Miles.
Oh,
that quick first
good
step.
Comparison. Into Bruton, too easy on the catch. He goes with the left hand.
At this game, though, he's got a bigger size than Darius did. Kind of has that long stride that I thought Darius always had. Guthrie on the foul. 10-9, your ball game here. The Vikings up. Not anymore, though. Bruton with another 2 inside. They'll take the lead 11-10.
All of Garfield's points inside the paint. Really all the points in this game, both ends, coming inside of the key.
Lots of pressure outside on this man-to-man.
Double dribble, good ball pressure.
5 turnovers for the Vikings so far.
Yeah, Coach Ickes likes the defensive pressure that his team's providing here. They still lead by 1.
Communication into our cameras here of the defense. That's an air ball, though. That's why we're going inside, I guess. Ball tipped, still in bounds. Turnover for the Vikings. Bruton comes through, and he scores.
That was Wilson.
Sorry, Wilson,
yeah.
You're right. I saw the 4, but not the 3 or the 2.
Good cut and good use of the glass.
Faded towards the glass and put it in. Biggest lead so far, 3 points.
Garfield's gone with 5 guys the whole way here so far.
Push, that's going to be on 22. I'm going to listen to see if that's his first or not.
Get Blanchard on the push there. Not going to tell you.
No, I'll just take what I can get.
Ed Harris and Gordon check in for North. Number 42, Devontae Lash in for the first time for the Rams.
Now, he did a great job. I laughed because Sherman stood there waiting for the charge.
And Harris
but he made him step around him, and he got the travel.
You're right.
He set up early, and he had to go around him.
But it was
say what you want, but it worked.
He pot committed early on that. He's like, I am taking this charge.
He looked like a tree in a forest, just standing there. He was waiting for a while.
Going to get a push, the old force-out rule, not into effect in the new millennium, but they'll get Lindsey Rigby on the foul.
Inbounding is going to be Wilson. Up top to the free throw line, tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay Rams ball.
Good overplay by Edward Harris there.
Yeah, an interesting inbound play because you had no one coming to the basket. You kind of lobbed it into the free throw line. Some direction for them as he holds up top. Under a minute now here in the first quarter.
And it looks like they're happy to get one up real quick.
Good shot, got a 3 here.
I thought they were going to take one shot. He said, nah, I'm going to fire
I'm
this.
open. Puts that one up, no good. Rebound underneath and in. Not
Savon
sure who
Gordon.
shot it. Was it
Savon Gordon, yeah,
okay.
on the stick back. Again, more points off offensive rebounds. 8 of their 12 points coming to that variety.
Bigger team that I remember for the Vikings, just height kind of all over on the floor.
Yeah, it's not big all together, but
2 point guards, kind of their smallest players.
And their big guys can step out a little bit too. Nice gather by Lash. He gets it up and good. On kind of a sloppy looking play, but it worked out well for the Rams.
Get Jones going in. And foul's going to be on Rigby. Jones gets the N1.
Rigby's second personal.
That's what we think, Joe.
No, it is.
Miss it, yeah. I know.
I think.
It is. Those are two we know. This is good if it goes. Oh, it looked close. That'll be the end of the first quarter with the home team down 3. The Vikings get 15 in the first quarter. Played well inside without a lot of jump shooting. And the Vikings get 12.
And City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by the Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
So both teams kind of looking to kickstart stuff. A very active Viking team so far. And a Rams team that kind of played inside. I feel like they haven't had a ton of mistakes. They've just kind of taken what they got and come inside, get a couple baskets.
Both teams came out, especially in the latter part of that first quarter, with good defensive intensity. What's going to be interesting is we see that happen, but what's going to be interesting is can they keep that intensity? Will they stay in the man, or will they start to get beat backdoor more often, and will we see them kind of sit in the zone? But both teams doing a good job. Both teams have to do a better job, Dave, on the defensive glass, because neither one of these teams are shooting that well, but they're getting easy stickbacks because they're hitting the glass hard.
Coming out into the second quarter, the Rams are going to have West, Wilson, Willie Brazil, Thomas Jones, and who else am I missing? Lorenzo Sherman. That's who it was. On the other end, they'll have Siobhan Gordon, Malik Guthrie.
Nice cutoff there by Harris. Turn it over.
I'll get the rest of the starters as I can. Lindsey Rugby. Edward Harris.
That one's off of Brazil, out of bounds. I just got hit in the head by a bug. I think.
That's what you think it is. And Jalen Wright. Those are your starters here for the second quarter.
Maybe it was a Skittle.
Could have been a Skittle.
Peter's guy, Marshawn Lynch, they fire Skittles at him every time he scores.
He doesn't.
His
isn't
own
that
fans.
His pregame?
Yeah,
that his pregame?
because he loves Skittles.
Yeah, pregame meal is a bag of Skittles.
You better keep eating them.
Invest in some dental care. So we have a little stall here.
Yeah, showing a little patience.
Yeah. Goes to the basket real nice and finishes it up and in. Nice job by Gordon. He's got 4 off the bench.
He didn't have much room but he sliced and diced and got it to the hole. Got it up quick.
Slowed down both times. Get it inside on the post. The hook, not there. Rebound by Harris. Bring up the ball is Gordon.
Oh, I don't know if it was intended for him, but he should have grabbed it because Gordon had another lane to the basket. North with 9 turnovers, Dave, and that's why they trail right now.
Bruden comes back in for the Rams.
Quick breather for him. As long as he's not in foul trouble, they got to keep him on the floor as much as possible. Already with 7 in the first quarter.
Kind of a mismatch all over, regardless who's guarding them.
Right.
A lot of strength, height, getting doubled right now. Still moving around. We're dancing, we're turning, we're shooting.
Really good defense.
That's a good jump hook.
Yep. Really good defense by Harris, but when you're giving up 2 or 3 inches and you shoot a hook, it's unblockable. Nice touch by Bruton.
He did a good job with the pivot foot to keep him moving so he couldn't set his feet. So when he bumped him for that hook shot, it was all right. That is a blocking foul, though. So that'll go on Gordon, his first.
Garfield doing a nice job denying the passing lanes, and North having a lot of problems getting that first entry pass to the wing. They got to do a better job either V-cutting or setting screens and getting themselves open.
Well, you've seen they've had 2 good drives to the basket. I think they're doing a good job of taking away the driving lane. And they counter again, trying to bring in Jones, but Jones still not quick enough to stop Bruton from scoring.
Size-wise, he's their best option.
3 ball in the corner, not there, in and out, goes up out of Bruton's hands, and it'll come down. in Wilson's hands, and he will get fouled.
Foul looks like it's going to be on number 24.
Yeah.
Right.
34?
No, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it. It was on right.
Announcer's a little difficult to hear. We got it. Nice move to the basket. Has a space there. Gave it up, though. Outside, drives, steps out, fadeaway baseline, hits it.
Boy, they're coming out good in this second quarter, Dave. The Rams, 6 straight to go up 7, their biggest lead.
It seemed like no one had the shooting touch in the first quarter. They've been able to hit some hooks and some jumpers. Oh, it just came out of his hand too early.
What a save by Bruton. But then they lose it out of bounds.
And we'll have a timeout here as Coach Ickes wants to talk about kind of the quick turnovers. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach Carter wants to talk about.
30-second.
So they come out here, and they've got just 2 points here in the second quarter as we go into it. So they had kind of a 6-2 run they put on to have the Rams here in the beginning of the second.
And Garfield did it the right way. They started by going right back. As Bruton came at the 6:30 mark, he came in and they went right to him. And really defended pretty well. Had to shoot over 2 defenders, but a really good move the one time and a really tough shot he hits the other time. And then that'll create, they're going to have to start doubling on him. He's got 9 already, and you can see he's getting going. And that'll create some lanes for their guards, some open 3 looks, which really North hasn't doubled them at all. They've played him one-on-one. And if they're going to continue to do that and he's going to continue to have success, it's going to be a long night for him.
Jones tries to get going, in and out, tipped around, ball caught up, nice
that one
dribbled through but couldn't get it in. And that goes off of him.
Throw it away!
Oh, man.
Garfield got to take care of the basketball.
Oh.
6 turnover for them. Critical stretch for North here. They got to find a way to get a basket.
They've had success going to the basket.
They have not shot the basketball well. Again, they've rebounded well, but
they're coming out here. They're getting a lot of pressure at the top of the key. They've had 2 drives from there, but they can't get it going. You got to find another place.
Yeah, the movement starts and then it breaks down for them.
They're getting good offensive boards. They're just not doing as much with it as they need to. Bruton with another rebound. He's got 5 defensive rebounds so far. Into the corner. Baseline he goes through. Try to get the
nice
charge.
move.
Like scoops it through and in.
Shy Wilson, 6 points now for him, Dave, as he likes going baseline.
Yeah, 4 straight, too.
Yep. Garfield putting their best quarter of the season together thus far.
Just under 4 minutes here in the second. Just 2 points here in the second quarter for the Vikings, and the offense has stalled a little bit. They're looking for help. And we got a scrum in front of the cameras here. Trying to go by. The Vikings get it. Back up into the forecourt, 3-ball again, and into the cheerleaders. They've taken 3 threes, and it's not close.
Defensive pressure is the key right now for Garfield. It's forcing them into those, not forcing them into those shots, but it's forcing them to make
shot clock that
quicker
Green needed
decisions.
to take it. But yes, it seems like they want to get into that foul line area to start the offense, and they can't get there.
Right.
In for the Rams. Blanchard comes back in for them. On the other side, they're going to bring back in, what?
44, I can't tell you who that is.
44 for who?
North.
North? Good question.
Yep.
Not on there. We're going to say, I don't know. Hopefully it won't do much.
Good ball fake by Bruton.
In for the Vikings is Brandon Johnson and number 44, who remains nameless. Daryl Skipper also in for the Vikings. Good pressure here. They're looking for the turnover. They get it. Shuffles his feet as he comes through, and we don't have a.
Also into the ball game.
Did
you mention Brandon Johnson into
number
the game?
12? We have
Daryl Skipper into the ball game.
Teron Kelly on the turnover. Sorry. I don't have his what year he is, though.
Playing a lot of players are the Vikings.
Looks like a freshman. And we got another one. There he is. We're doing the mambo, but it's called traveling. Back the other way, another turnover for them.
Well, just a not a good quarter so far for the Vikings. Not getting good shots, not taking particularly good care of the basketball. A lot of that has to do with the Garfield defense. Been very impressed with Garfield so far. They've really struggled last year and a half, but looking to get into that win column. I think they can kind of feel they got a shot today.
Nice seam there through the zone. Bruton tips it outside. Another miss, can't get it to go in. Right with the rebound. And Holling, with the offensive board tip to his teammate. Goes left. Coach Carter did make mention, Joe, that the last time we covered their game last year, it was a win. She's looking for good karma coming from APS 15. So you know what's going to happen because I mentioned that.
Yeah, the overplay. They're going to have to drive to the basket. That's what you got to see more of.
It's a nice move.
When they overplay, there's more driving lanes. Donald Green finds one.
And I think when they've gone to the basket, they've had success. Driving to the basket, offensive rebound, shooting threes, not your thing. Good rebound there by Wright. Back the other way. It's 5 rebounds for him, too. Number 44. We don't know who he is. And we're going to have a foul there away from the ball. That'll be on number 3, Donald Green, his first.
Team foul number 5. Back in for North, number 1.
So Jones comes back in for the Vikings, their starter and big man. Malik Guthrie comes in, starter who didn't get to start because of wardrobe malfunction. That's like a thing now. I hear people mentioning that more often. Thank you, Janet Jackson. You've made that an understandable word that the public knows. As we talk about the Super Bowl coming up. And they're kind of slowing it down here with a minute 42.
Yeah, North goes zone here. Trying to contain and find Bruton. Nice high-low.
Which did you like to play with more often, Joe, the man or the zone? As he steps out of bounds.
Nice left hook, but doesn't count. Which would I like to play defensively?
Yeah, which gave you more trouble, the zone or the man?
Well, teams I were on zone because we didn't have a lot of guys that could shoot, but I like zones because I can fire.
The zone, you're not going to get a drive, but you can get some good jump shots.
Yeah, and I do like to drive, but if I'm hitting jump shots, the zone's great. If you got to move the ball, though.
Yeah.
Dribbling has to be in seams only.
What we got here? Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout, Coach Ickes. 30-seconder. 23-16 your score here in the second quarter.
City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education Department. Career education programs are supported by industry-based standards identified by 30 different business advisory groups. For more information, apscareers.com.
Good luck to the varsity boys, girls basketball team. The cheerleaders are heading.
So you think we're going to be shooting at half court for free pizza? That's my main. At halftime, we doing that?
That's all.
When are we going to Kenmore, Peter?
Soon.
I want to go to Kenmore because I think I can make a half-court shot for a free pizza.
That's our next game. Nice segue.
Was it 6 games I did that? And I couldn't make a single half-court. It's a three-pointer. It's not a half-court. It's a three-pointer.
Maybe you need to step back.
I'm thinking I need a warm-up. That's the hard part.
You need to wear your warm-ups.
Maybe that's what I need to do.
I can't shoot in jeans.
Do you think Ryan will approve? Ryan Dumont will approve a dress-down day so I can be in shorts and basketball shoes?
Wear your high socks. That's what it's all about. You gotta look good just in case you don't make it.
Well, I looked good and I still didn't make it.
Good pressure, and that's going to be another turnover.
Turned it over off the pressure.
North wants to get this down to 5 by halftime. Only 4 points this quarter, but still have kept it at single digits. And ever since I said it was a great
Guthrie drives, blocked by Bruton, gets it back. Oh, inside pass, not an easy one. Comes back down the other way, takes some contact, throws it up. Can't get it to go, but he's getting fired up. Is Blanchard, he'll go to the line. Foul's gonna be on Guthrie.
Yeah, Guthrie with 2. Also, Rigby has 2 fouls for the Vikings.
And they are into the bonus. Misses the first. Not that it would have mattered. He shot on it.
Not many free throws in the ball game. Bruton skies for that rebound.
Tipped. Ooh, almost backcourt. Faked it, touched it, but it's off of him, back the other way. Good block by, who's that by? Jalen Wright.
It was a really great initial move, but then he draws the double and doesn't kick it out. He's got guys to kick to or needs cutters on the play. 10 turnovers now for the Rams. Another chance for the Vikings to cut it to 5. Who are on the verge of getting blown out, but their defense is really locked down.
Yeah. Jones inside. Bruton overplays it. Has some space. Looks like they fouled him.
And one.
The shot is going to count.
They'll count it. Man alive, I think he was fouled too, but a nice body control by Bruton to get it up. And Garfield with a great second quarter, Dave. They're going to go into the half up by 9.
Yeah, a 10-4 differential in that second quarter is where we're at right now. We will take a break here for halftime. We'll be back a couple minutes beforehand with first half stats and more right here in APS 15. Welcome back as we're here for the second half. And Joe has our first half stats.
Real quick for the Garfield Rams, who lead by 9. They were led by Braylon Bruton, 13 points and 8 rebounds. Also, Shai Wilson chipping in with 6 points. And for the North Vikings, Jonathan Jones led them with 6 points and 6 rebounds. And they had 4 other players that have also scored. Savon Gordon with 4 points and 2 boards.
Our starters for the Ram come in from the starting lineup as they get a rebound there. Bruton gets the offensive board, can't get it in, gets it back again, and scores. He had 13 points in the first half. He has 2 offensive rebounds. It's going to be Bruton, Wilson, Blanchard, West, and Sherman for the Rams. On the Vikings side, you're going to have Green, Rigby, Wright, and Edward Harris are your starters here for the second half. Block there by Wilson, back the other way. Scoops it, almost in. Couldn't get it to fall. Jones with a rebound.
And you're going to have to get a body or maybe 2 on Braylon Bruton because right now he's starting to take over and dominate this basketball game.
Big fake there for the 3. Going to bring it back out. Looks like they're trying to get Jones the ball. He gets it here on the elbow, shoots it there. Rebound underneath, swiped out, and stays Viking ball. And we're going to bring in Brandon Johnson as Jones comes out. Quick substitution for Johnson, who seems like a focal point of the offense, and then back to the bench.
They want a body on Bruton. I think that's what that is.
Inside, tip from behind. You should keep the ball again.
Got a good look there. I mean, the key in this game right now has been the Garfield defense. North with 16 points, only 4 in the second quarter, as you mentioned before the break.
Yeah, Coach Carter in the referee's ear as to why she didn't get the call on that last one underneath.
Didn't get it there either.
Could have had another one there as Harris goes down. They go back and score the other way. It does Blanchard.
You got a feeling like North's in danger zone time, in danger of maybe getting ran out of the building here.
Yeah, they're up 13 now. Goes inside, fades away, can't get it to go. Rebound. It's going to be lost. Back the other way. Looks like you're going to press them a little bit now.
Yeah, got to try something here to get them going. There's a lid on it right now.
And it can changes your team, and it makes the other team make a change as well as they go into a. But with the long time to get the inbound, they have plenty of time to set up. It wasn't as fast as I think they wanted it to be. Looking like a diamond set.
Yep, diamond look there.
Bruton goes baseline, and kick it right inside, hook shot. Man, they've had 2
how
go
did
in and
that
out.
not go in?
Basically inside before it comes back out.
Good
6
rebound in traffic.
For Wright. Looks to go inside here to Harris. Turns, keep fading away. That's
yeah, they just can't get anything to drop.
Left side, gonna slow it down, brings it back out, sets it back up.
And at first they didn't shoot well, and their shot selection was good. It has not been as good, pressing a little bit on the offensive end.
They got a foul away. A holding at about the 3-throw line. And that's the jersey pull.
Yep.
That's what I found. Joey, I play with guys that have played at a higher level, and that's like the notorious thing that I get all the time. Is they're grabbing jerseys, back of the shirt.
Especially if you're trying to come off the screen or you're a guy who moves a lot. They're going to slow you down.
Like, I didn't come here to hold hands with you. 3, stepped into it. Still bad shot. Didn't go in. Rebound. Harris back the other way. Tries to put it up. Stripped out. Turnover. Going the other direction. Blows up for the dunk.
Oh,
and throws
my
it down.
goodness. Big fella.
I felt the floor move on that
hammer.
one, Joe.
Threw it down with 2 hands, and that's Bruton getting out on the break, running the floor. The big guy showed ability to bounce pass, handle the ball under pressure. So he's not just a drop step in the post guy. He can do a lot of different things.
Well, he's played big, but if you would have asked me before he went up and dunked it if he could, I don't know. He's played big, rebounded well, but he didn't have showed some athletic and some explosion there. Goes inside on the drive.
And the Rams, even when they're getting beat, they're hustling. I've seen them in the past. That's a layup. You know, they are getting after it tonight. They haven't had a lot of leads this year. A chance to get that first victory, and they're really playing with a little bit of confidence.
Devontae Lash on the ball right now, sitting down for a second. Got a 3 ball. Didn't hurt him though. Now he's up here for the leak out. He's going to try and throw it down. Oh boy, didn't get it in though. His teammate though, Wilson, helped him a little bit.
Wilson's come out good in the second half, couple points and 3 rebounds, and Garfield now beating him down the floor as well in a much-needed timeout by the Vikings.
Teammates giving him some love, but the coach, no love on the dunk. Teammates are like, hey, good try. It didn't go in on the dunk. Coach is like, don't dunk if you can't in the game. Go ahead, Joe.
City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools with student opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramics, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
Well, I can't say anything because I've never dunked unless it's on like an 8-foot hoop, but I can imagine it's not a good feeling when it doesn't go in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So just still scoreless here in the third quarter are the Vikings. Come on, get one in. Bruton underneath.
And you know what? She's clearing her bench. I think she called a set and they didn't run what she wanted, and Coach Carter said, I've seen enough of this group. Nice take to the hole.
That goes in. It's going to be on right. That'll be his second.
Cortez West gets his first 2.
Yeah, he's going to get an N1. Oh, boy. And you're right. She cleared them all.
Wholesale.
I don't have all those numbers, Joe.
No.
These are some of the JV guys. So our apologies to our North Viking fans. We're going to try and get the best we can.
Three-point play. Converted.
And we're down 20 like that. In a blink of an eye. Halfway through the third.
That one tip. Nice,
it's off Garfield.
Nice overplay there. Stay with the Vikings.
You come in at halftime with 16 points and you're over halfway through this third quarter without anything.
Terrell Stapleton in. Malik Guthrie running the point.
Nice move.
Yeah, nice take.
He's going to get to the basket. Going to be a foul on Sherman, his second. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Terrell Stapleton, we do have him. We don't have 21 or 25 or 22. We do have number 12, Lindsey Rigby, about to check back in.
That's good. We got a technical foul. Not sure for what, though. It's a substitute. I'm not sure what this technical foul's on, though. I think it's the players she substituted in.
I have no idea.
Because the players weren't in the book. You can't bring them in if they're not in the book.
Right.
Maybe she didn't put them in there.
There's only room for so many. How many players they got dressed?
Well,
I think
you know,
15 is
Brandon and I
is 15
checked
the
the
limit.
book. I think so. So we got a technical foul.
I see 15 here. Man, there might be more.
But if they're not, I didn't see him in the book when I was over there. Now she
No.
could have added him in.
We can't do that.
Which are all the guys you just mentioned, 21, 25, and 22.
Well, no wonder. Is that
So
3 technicals?
No, I think it would be one
just one,
technical.
yeah.
They'd have to come back out, though. I'm trying to read lips, Joe. This is when officiating is like mind-numbing.
2 free throws for North.
We'll start it with Terrell Stapleton. He's going to shoot the free throws from the foul,
It's got to be on. It's got to be on.
and then we'll see what happens after.
Yeah.
1 more.
Wow.
Well, because we saw the reaction of Coach Carter, and Coach Ickes wasn't mad. He'd have been mad if it was him. Stapleton does his job and knocks down 2.
Now we're going to go to the other end.
See how many they're going to shoot.
But they would have to sit. I don't think you can bring them in now.
I think you can. Well, we'll
Is
see.
it a technical foul?
It's
and you get to
attack.
keep
It's
them?
definitely attack, yeah.
I'm not even sure that's what it is, but with the players I see here and not seeing them in the book when I was over there.
It's definitely
2
attack.
free throws for Garfield.
And they're shooting the technicals here, and that's on the bench.
She's not
In and
happy.
out for, no, not at all. In and out, and you know
I
what?
can read that from over here.
She's frustrated.
Coach Carter isn't very happy.
She's frustrated the way her team's playing too, and that's
yeah, but
understandable.
it's
And
not well for you to make a line substitution and not have those guys in the book.
Sherman misses 2.
Now we're shooting 2 more.
They're shooting 6, I'm telling you.
So it'd be 3 for each of the players.
Yeah, wow.
And maybe she's just an accept it and let them play. But to me, you made your point, okay, but you also cost your team 6 free throws.
Cortez West.
And that's
Let's see if it's 6. Let's see if we're right. That's 2 more. Nope, it's only 4.
She could get kicked out though. You get too many
You know what?
technicals.
I'm gonna guess it's a technical. Here. You want the official
Yeah,
ruling?
I'm
The
gonna say
unofficial official ruling.
Unofficial official.
Technical for the not having him in the book,
Yeah.
and then the technical for her reaction, because he called the technical over her on the official
Okay.
right by us called it on her.
I could see that.
Anyway, West knocks down both of the free throws.
Well, that was good. Nothing like a very technical part of basketball.
Technical, I get it.
Well, because you don't see it that often. How many times you sub someone that's not on your roster? That might happen once
This is,
a basketball season, especially at the varsity level. We're not talking CYO. I'm not talking 3rd graders.
And we talked about this is like a pitching change in baseball.
They're still trying to talk this out. Now I think he's checking all the numbers.
Anyway, you know what? I think he wants me to get a spot in. Thanks.
Hey,
we'll do
that'd
that.
be a good idea.
City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools. For enrollment opportunities, akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, smart choice. Oh, we have this delay. Let's talk about some of the positive things coming out of the City Series right now. Bookville Griffin's off to a great start, number 5 in the, I believe, in the Beacon Journal poll. Akron Ellet off to their best start in years, 9-1, a big game at East tonight.
Well, we covered them last game.
We'll have them a few more times.
A good victory for them. 41-42, squeaked it out over Firestone.
Yeah, a lot of talent. Fisher with a great steal, Jake Fisher. In the open court, they were down 1, makes a great individual play, takes it in. Defense holds on the ensuing possession for a great 1-point victory.
Well, and Peter, that's on the Akron Schools website, the highlights from that game, so you can certainly see that. Coach Jake is going to talk about it. So, yeah, that was a great game. I thought Elliott had a great amount of balance, good substitution with height, guard play, jump shooting. Peter, we're going to take a break.
After that, yeah.
We're back. Hey, we're going to play basketball. Oh, wait, we're having a substitution. Hey, guys, you weren't on the roster. You got to get off. That's what I think it is. See, to me, as much as you want to send a message to your players, that sends a bad message as a coach. It's like me sending you in there without a shirt. Like, you need to have a shirt to play. You need to be in the roster.
Turnover
for
the
the Rams, who find themselves in a good predicament to win this game here in the third quarter. Missed shot, rebound by West. He's going to go coast to coast, gets it ripped out of his pocket. Going hard behind him, fouls him hard. Goes down, he comes up to look at him. Oh my. You know what this game doesn't need? Attitude. That's what it doesn't need.
I mean, it was a hard foul, but he did. There's no intentional there.
No.
Is there? There shouldn't be. I'm sorry.
I don't think it was intentional. It is his third foul, and it was a hard foul on a fast break.
Doesn't mean a hard foul is intentional. I mean, did he go for the basketball? Did he undercut him?
But he went hard.
Well, I'm sorry. I come from the era where you don't give guys layups.
No, I understand that, but anytime you hit a player from behind, that level of the foul goes up.
Well, sure it does, but it's not like he pushes him in the back with two hands. Most fouls are intentional fouls.
Yeah, but you're up 20. What's the point of fouling him?
Well, Harris does his job and knocks down the 2 free throws.
I mean, why are you? I understand you want to come down there and guard him,
sure.
Give him some pressure. Yes, foul him hard when you're up 20, 18. Makes no sense. I'd take you out too.
And it probably because it was a hard foul. I mean, it was a hustle play. You're taking him out for hustling.
I think that was a message foul too. You don't want it to get out of hand. You're at 20 points already.
Sure. Rebound.
Coach just gave you 2 technicals. Oh, nice little alley-oop play. Couldn't get it to go down, though. Harris with another rebound.
Yeah, Harris is awake. I'll tell you that. He's ready to go.
Baseline jumper, number 33, gets it to go in.
Terrell Stapleton with 4 third-quarter points.
There's a bright spot. I'm looking for the lights. Bruton's going to come back. I would sit Bruton down.
North's going zone here.
I don't think you need Bruton this game. Hey, coach, here's the ball. I don't think you need Bruton in this game to win, though. You know,
a lot of time left.
I know.
12 turnovers now for the Rams. They lead by 16. Was tight early, and slowly but surely they've extended that lead.
Well, they've only got 6 points here in the third. It's not easy. Yeah, that's what it is. They're calling it tight, real tight.
I was going to say that's a good play by Harris. Just a little bit of a shove in the back.
That's what he got hit with. His first foul.
Team foul number 5 for the Vikings.
5 team fouls, so we'll be moments away from bonus the way we're going.
Yeah, it's gotten a little chippy.
Yeah. West gives it off, gets it back. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the third. Cross court. Ickes bringing him out.
He wants him to come out of that zone or at least extend it. Good skip.
I thought he was going to shoot it. Give a hard sell for taking the 3. Up top, 2 minutes now. They're not coming out, so he's going to hold it.
Up 6.
Until he comes up,
up
he doesn't
16.
have to start counting.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you do this, it takes the air out of your offense. Turnover.
Turnover, as you mentioned, Joe, on cue. Tips it up, and we'll have a foul here in the forecourt.
It's going to be on Blanchard.
Blanchard, his second. On the floor over here in front of us.
Going to go back to Jonathan Jones. Jones leads the way so far for the Vikings. He's got 6 points. Tipped away. Harris gets it back.
A minute and a half remaining in the third.
3 ball up.
Jones can't get it going. You're right. They have decided we're going to call it tight here.
Yeah. Jones with his first foul on the push for the rebound.
Personal foul. Number 25. 35. JJ. Team foul, number 6 for the Vikings.
Rams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Nice pick and roll.
Puts it up, right side, nice little hook.
The Brazil, and that's been the key. They've gotten a lot of their points in on the block.
Brazil, his first points of the night, head fake. Little leaning floater. Jones turns on the rebound. Double team, gets it in.
That is a strong move by Jones. Rebound in traffic.
Yeah. Didn't like that. He kind of could pass out of a double team. That's nice.
Right. Bruton hangs in the air and draws the whistle. One thing Garfield's just done a better job of in this ball game is sharing the basketball. They've made that one extra pass. Really good job with the bounce pass in on the interior. And they've defended a little bit better. And they have this guy, Braylon Bruton, who's got 17.
Sorry. Who was the foul
I
on?
don't know.
No. Jones is limping. Give it to him. Silky smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Back in for North.
18 points, 11 rebounds for Bruton.
Well, Joe, you have the fun and interesting task of finding our career education player of the game. I wonder. The hard part is if I took him out of the equation.
It's always tough.
You can't pick Bruton. Okay, well, that makes it more difficult.
That would make it a little more difficult. Way short on that one. Rebound to Harris. Coast to coast. Harris giving him some energy here in the third quarter, trying to get him back in this ball game.
What you're looking for.
Foul is on Braylon Bruton.
Edwin Harris on the line for the Vikings for a three-point play.
Harris now with 6. That's long. Bruton rips down the rebound.
30 seconds. Well, wait here for a final shot, I'm thinking. At 14 now. Lots of pressure, give the Vikings credit. Slices through on the overplay, and we got the charge. Good play by Harris, as you just mentioned.
Personal foul number 34. Team foul number 5 for the Rams.
Bruton on the foul.
No, that's wrong. It's on 24.
All
Wilson.
right, well, hey. Wilson with the foul, his first. It's up there for the 3, wasn't able to do it. Shoots it short, but not there.
I don't think you can say one shot. And Garfield's done their job. They've won every quarter, Dave. Another 15 here, 16 in the third quarter.
16-10.
And they've won every quarter as they've gone out now by 15. City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the International Baccalaureate program at Firestone High School, a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards for any high school student in the world. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
Well, 41-26. Not easy.
Getting some feedback from your iPhone or something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's that.
I think I only had about, when you call games on Tuesdays and Fridays. Hey, why don't we give Dave a call? It's Tuesday night. Let's see what he's doing. Same thing I do every Tuesday and Friday night. I'm like the most popular guy when I'm supposed to be here talking with you guys.
You're always popular. Come
and
on.
other than that, no one contacts me. I wonder what Dave's doing. The best is one of them is my wife. You know I'm not home, obviously.
North here got to take it with 2 4-minute quarters. Try to get it within 10 by that 4-minute mark.
I think if you can just play some sound basketball, that'd be nice. If you can play even this quarter, that's a win. Nice floater there. Gets hit from behind. He'll go to the line. Nice drive by Green.
Personal foul from Garfield going Rams, number 12, team foul number 6.
Terran Kelly picks up the personal, his first.
Number 3
Team
on the
6.
line for Miller.
He goes to the line first time tonight.
Green just has had a tough night shooting the basketball.
It seems like he's tried to press to get the drives he wants. Hasn't finished that well.
Yeah, he just
at
hasn't
the
finished.
basket.
He's got himself in position.
He had a couple of good ones in the first half, but in the second half just hasn't been able to connect. It seems to be, visually kind of frustrated with the pressure he's seen. Missed the second one as well.
Long.
Wilson with the rebound, but goes out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds.
And after the hard foul, Lorenzo Sherman comes back in for the Rams. They're giving pressure all the way up here.
Token pressure there.
Well, still picking them up about half court. Tipped it. Tipped it again. Gets it back though, Harris. The jump. Flat shot though, gets the roll on the home floor. It looked flat when it left his hand,
Yeah,
but
it did.
nice pressure there by Green, showing some fight. Let's go.
8 points now for Harris. Him and Jones lead the way for the Vikings.
As you said, only really, 3 points from making a 10-point ball game. Bruton comes up. They're going to pressure him now on the sideline. He gives it up to West. West going right side. Back out. He's going to drive, kick out. Noticing a trend. I don't know what that foot thing is. Doesn't really, I don't know. Whatever.
Good rebound in traffic again by Jones.
He's got 9 rebounds. He goes right side. Too hard, though. Can't get the rebound. And stays
That's
Viking
Harris.
ball on a little extra help there.
They have been
pressure.
much better with Harris on the floor. Getting those little hustle plays.
Catch, shoot. Didn't make it. Got to run back on defense. Look at that stride, Joe. Goes up there and blocks it. Looks hurt, though. Nope, got up. Thought he grabbed his leg.
Holding that leg a little bit, but he gets the rebound.
He's got 10 boards. Does Jones.
They're staying in it.
They're falling in love with the 3, though. Gets the rebound and the hold call, and he'll go to the line for 2. Does right. He's got 7 boards.
Yeah, he hasn't scored yet, but 7 boards, and Coach Ickes wants a timeout because this one just getting a little sloppy for them at the offensive end. North, I think North has hit 1 shot outside of the key today. It's just been that kind of day for them. But just when we thought they were going to get blown out of here, down by as much as 20, they've cut it to 13.
Did you hear, was that foul on Sherman? Did he say it was on 14?
I believe so, yeah.
That would be his 4th if it is.
Right. 41-28, Vikings trail. They're going to go to the line to shoot 2 and try to
Peter,
get it.
We could be on our way to overtime, Peter. Coach Carter was right. They play well when they're on TV. Come on.
They have not played well tonight, and she will tell you. She would definitely be the first to tell you.
She'll be the first to admit that one.
Sloppy with the basketball at first, but they've shot the ball really poorly. And I think some of it's good looks, but their shot selection, especially when they got down by about 6 or 8, their shot selection got them down by 15. Now they're really scrapping. I mean, they're exerting a ton of effort just to try to get back in this one. And we see teams do that. Everybody makes a run. To their credit, they have not gone away. We've seen this team in the past where they'd get down by 15 and they'd mail it in. They certainly haven't done that tonight. And still 6 minutes left.
They've had 2 quarters. They scored 12 and 10, so you haven't had that big scoring quarter. If you can put it together in this quarter,
yep,
you got a shot. We're in the bonus now. Well, I thought it was during the foul. During the shot, sorry. right?
Yeah, for them to
Misses,
win,
and
it's going to have to be about a 20, 25-point quarter.
Yeah. But it's possible.
Oh, we've seen it. We've seen it plenty of times. Bruton with yet another rebound. And they're going to spread it out here. They spread it out, but take the big shot.
Harris turns into it, gets the foul, and that'll be 5 on Sherman if it's a him.
Yep.
That one's definitely on him, but I'm not sure.
Foul, number 14.
We've lost the middle number of the clock. It's
Yeah.
good on this side, though.
Qualified from the game.
Yeah. Excuse me, you can't. Okay. There he is.
Because it's 1-1, so he will go.
Yeah, that's why you got to get him out. I had a coach, he's
He's
out.
Is it still the rule, Mr. Official, that on 2-shot fouls they come in after the first? You don't wave them in until after the first shot?
You can wave him in the first shot
that used
if
to
you
be,
have time.
That used to be absolutely a no-no.
You try to get him set so you can. Just because logistics standpoint, it's helpful to not have it.
For Harris.
Harris
can
knocks it down.
If you're running slow enough, you can do it.
Yeah.
But you're not really supposed to. You can sub. You could have left him in at half court. I did. Game last night. It's 2 shots. He's like, he needs to get out of here. I was like, well, he's at half court.
Stay up by a dozen.
Bruton, another rebound. Coast to coast the other way. Can't get it to go. Big tussle. It's going to stay with the Rams. Both teams going hard after it. Clock's still running for some reason.
Bruton
clock's still.
Bruton definitely probably the best player in tonight's game, but Jonathan Jones, be interesting to see how he turns out, how he plays, you know, especially next year. He's just a junior.
He's going to stay with the Rams. Good fight for the rebound by Devontae Lash. Yeah, he looks like a little more filling out. He could be dominating inside at times.
Yeah, he's listed at 6'6".
Strength.
I'd be interested to see, you know, senior year, how he continues to grow this year and next year.
And that's going to be a moving screen called on number 24, Wilson. And that's going to be another chance for them to cut it to single digits, possibly.
Player control foul.
Which it really isn't, because it's off the ball. That's a rule that has changed. Off the ball fouls like that used to shoot in the past.
Team control.
Yeah, it used to be only if it was an actual charge, but moving screens, they don't shoot those anymore. Nice overplay.
Good no look to the right side. Didn't take the shot. Drives in. Nice little slide move to the
They're
basket,
playing much
though.
better in this quarter. They're just
Absolutely.
not getting the lid still on it, but they're getting much better looks.
Wilson with his second foul.
In a matter of seconds.
Brandon Johnson on the line for the Vikings.
Now a chance to cut into the deficit with no time running off the clock.
You're right.
Can't do it, though.
Doesn't like my iPhone. I can hear the feedback.
Did you hear that? What?
Hey, Apple, work on that. I'm trying to broadcast and see what my wife wants me to think about.
Way to be focused. Good touch there.
Hey, I gotta check it. I don't. If it says the kids are in the hospital, see you guys.
Yeah, right.
Hey, your son just fell down the stairs. Hey.
Bruton gonna bring it up himself. That's their center, folks.
Unfortunately, it's not that type of emergency text message. No one's injured.
Well, I said let's get it down to 10 with 4 minutes left, and we got 4:48, and they've got it to 11. So,
well, here's the thing: you get within 6, you know, a couple minutes left, and anything can happen.
You can feel momentum starting to change a little bit. And if I'm Garfield, I got to run my offense and get inside to Bruton.
Just get into Bruton.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice pass. Oh, they can't finish. That was a great look by Bruton. Chance to cut it again. They got numbers.
Inside. Can't get it going either. Off Bruton. Throws it back in. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson pressing up. 3-on-1 right side. Good pump fake. Goes up. Still gets the block, and he's going to have the foul. He'll be shooting.
They had numbers and a chance there, just couldn't. As has been the case, ball comes off the rim.
Green on the foul, his second. Man.
We've got.
Does he have 15 rebounds, Bruton? I have him for 15.
I have him for 16.
16?
16.
Wow. Monster game
18
so far for
and
him.
16.
Makes that one. His first make from the line.
That's Darius Carter type numbers from Firestone from a couple of years ago. If we want to go back, that's Jeremiah Woods, Central Howard, and University of Akron type numbers. He was a double-double machine in the City Series.
15 rebounds was a given.
Wow, nice.
That one, a nice turn.
Nice fight, Wilson. Now, yeah, he's been really good around the basket. And just like that, back up to 14, a big stick back by Wilson. How do you call your hold? Do you do like a football or do you do one of these?
I go up like that.
Do you ever do like this or?
I haven't had the excessive elbows
you do the
yet.
pinch.
I haven't done the excessive elbows. I was told I do a lot of tips. Like when there's blocks, I try and let my partner know that it's a block.
You're a tipper?
Yeah, I'm supposed to stop doing that.
You're a good tipper?
Communicate a lot. It seems like controversy follows me on the basketball court, so I'm kind of trying to get away from that. Every game, I have a problem with this or that, coaches or players. I'm like,
I mean, you sure it's not your attitude?
I think it probably is my bad officiating is what it is.
Long on the second. Rebound goes to Wilson. Good anticipation. Gordon stepped in and stole that one away. And timeout by North as they cut it back to 11. Or delay of game warning. That's okay. Gives them a chance to set up their press.
It's not a timeout, though.
I know. They're getting water.
It's a weird. Why did we stop? That's a disadvantage.
I was going to say.
Gets it in. Oh, my. See, you were open, and now you're no longer open.
Garfield starting to struggle with the pressure. Again, a team that trying to learn how to win. Haven't won in a while.
Garfield getting up in the turnovers.
Yeah, 16,
too.
But North turns it right back over.
Gives it back. Hangs in the air, not there. Jones with the rebound.
11 boards for Jones.
Yep. I'd like to see him get into Jones again. Not with the jumper, but
inside.
Slash to the hole. Give me a jump hook. That's what he does great. He can out-jump everybody.
Oh, good fight. 12 rebounds. That one went in and out for Brandon Johnson.
And he is lethal there because you can't box him out because he'll jump right over you and still get the rebound. Even over a big guy like Bruton, he can still go up top.
And Bruton is still in the ball game. Springs up for that one again.
Scoops it through, got hit a little bit on the head coming around. No call, Bruton there.
Had the shot if he kind of flipped it up.
Should have gone straight up, he would have got the call.
There you go, nice
job with the
pass
pressure
on the
there.
other end. Blanchard now has 9.
Yeah, up 13. Goes left, nice there on the baseline, but too far underneath, he can't shoot there. Played hard there. Ooh, boy.
In traffic, though. Good left hand, though, by
very nice
Green. And we talked about his struggles just in and out, but he's been around the basket and gotten himself into position. Had a couple open threes. He just hasn't been a lid on it for him today. And gets a basket here. Again, if he can convert, he can cut it to 10.
Bruton, his first foul. Jones gets a little talk from the referee, stay off the rim. He's going for the dunk, though.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that they didn't call that there.
Well, he didn't hang either. He didn't give any
now, if there's no one around, there was a little traffic.
They've had a couple go in and out.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I don't like sitting him with 2:41 though. Misses a shot there.
Jump ball, and that's going to stay with the Vikings. Again, Harris.
Yeah, you got to get him back in there. Let him play the last 2 minutes. But she's going small. This coach.
No, he's
Carter.
in. He's back in.
Oh, yeah, he did come back in. Look at that, man.
Oh, look at that.
Great play.
Nice play. See, we didn't see that movement in the first half out of them.
Great inbound play.
Down to 9.
Singleton. Down 9. Jones goes for it. That's going to be a foul. Yep. And you could have gone for another taunt with his bench and the other player.
Why is the clock running, partner?
Because no one's paying attention to it. Oh, now the clock stops. Oh, boy. I would have called him for the other one, too.
Let's see. That's going to be...
Call it tight, and then you don't call it tight. The bench and high-five the teammate. Yeah, get out of here. I think are they trying to put time back on?
I think they're trying to clarify.
He's like, well, that one doesn't have the right time. This one has the right time on the left side, but it doesn't have the rest of the information.
I think she said 5 seconds.
Oh, boy. So he's going to shoot 2. No, shoot, yeah. Shoot 1. So shoot
Looks
1.
1 and 1 plus the bonus, I think, still. I think it's the 9th team foul.
Yep. Bruton at the line, 1 for 3.
Can't get it to go.
Can't get it to go. And Jones with another rebound.
And Jones kind of went away in the middle of the game, but he's back. Wow, that thing just
went up hard. Kind of looked like he lost it. It went real high.
Again.
I thought he was going to get some contact and get the call maybe. Bruton.
Nice pass.
He does
by
a great
Bruton.
job of getting the double team.
Oh, he just took it from his own player, and that's going to get caught.
And that's why you can't. He's looking like, hey, he's looking for a hand. No one gives him. Oh, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, Jones kind of went away a little bit in the middle of this game, but he is ferocious on the boards right now.
Yeah. Well, and that's where he took it away for his teammate. You can't call a jump ball. You have possession, but you're both walking away with it. They're going to go a little bigger, bringing back in Blanchard. And Coach Jones will counter with Gordon coming in. So she goes a little bigger.
It's down 9. Closest North has been in pretty much since the beginning of the second half.
You know, I'd have to say it
Need
was
a
getting ugly
knockdown.
in the third, but playing better here.
Ferocious block, but North gets it back.
Gets it in, fades away though. Inside on the catch, can't get it.
They're going up worried about getting that shot blocked. They're kind of throwing it up there. And sometimes with good reason. But just not finishing on the inside. They've had several chances to cut into this lead even more. Hey, this
11 to 5 in this fourth quarter though. They've gone.
They're winning it. Hey Dave, City Series basketball on APS 15 supported by Akron Public School Career Education, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, apscareers.com. And that's a nice segue to let you know that yours truly will be picking the player of the game here at the conclusion.
Hey, Joe.
It's an inside night. It's a rebounder's paradise tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Forget about the points, which matter in basketball. But Braylon Bruton, 17 rebounds. His counterpart
like
Jonathan
Moses
Jones, 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
Look at that guy rebound.
Moses Malone. He wasn't big either. He wasn't as big as
he was
like a Dwight Howard.
Well, look at a guy like Verajao for the Cavs. 24. He just is around the basketball. Okay,
well,
when we say not big, 6'10", but built more like a swing man than a center. He plays undersized, but always around the basketball. Gets those hustle rebounds. Not a scorer, but when you hang around and get 25 rebounds, it's easy to score 10 or 12 points a game.
Foul's going to be on Gordon, his second, but that is in the bonus, so that should be double bonus, I believe.
Double bonus time. Both
10.
teams the rest of the way. First half's been a little bit, or the second half's been a little bit longer than the first half.
Yep, we've
Peter
got a little
George
more
hoping we have enough
whistle.
tape left.
Oh, we've had what, 3 big delays for different calls to start the game with the technical foul. And then the crazy substitution took a long time.
Jalen back in for Brandon.
Blanchard with that first free throw in double figures now with 10. Second one in and out.
Not again.
Rebound to Jones. Getting late. North going to have to go in a hurry here.
Yep. They're up 10. Goes right by Bruton, but can't finish. And he's going to get that one. Good offensive rebound by Harris, his second offensive board. And Jones had another one to put it up on the rim again.
It took them maybe too long to find it, but they have found a nice inside combination with Harris and Jones here in the second half.
And Harris driving to the basket is a nice compliment to Donald Green driving to the basket, maybe on the other side.
Yeah, it's opened things up a little bit more for Green. Ferocious pressure and a traveling violation. 107.
7-point game. Yeah, I'd be pumped. It's still a 3-possession ball game.
Just that 8-minute span in the second and third quarter.
I wanted a real good inbound play there to get points like they had the last time.
There you go.
That's a nice play.
Down to 5.
Gordon again. They're going to full court press him. Try and get a touch. I can't see what's going on, Peter.
Great hustle.
Got a referee in my way.
Harris been all over the floor, man.
He's
floor burns and whatnot.
Very, very good player.
Love his workhorse attitude on the court. Going to have to take one. I don't know if that's the guy you want to foul. Or you want him to shoot.
He should have stood there and try and take the charge.
He shouldn't be shooting here. Hey, Harris with a rebound.
Comes down. Up on the left side. Misses.
Oh, my goodness.
Follows it up with the big dunk.
And it's down to 3. Timeout North. 36 seconds. It's a 1-possession ball game.
And he said that she called the foul. She called the timeout on the baseline.
Yep.
So it gives her time to set up. She called it. And he came across over here. A great dunk off the Harris, not the Harris miss. Who shot that one?
And since the technical foul and everything that we talked about, we kind of wondered what it would do to both teams. It was 38-18 at that point, at the biggest point.
And they went into the stall offense.
Yep.
And they haven't done anything since.
And they've scored 9.6, 26-9 run here by North since that midway through the third, or late in the third quarter, kind of lulling the action, and it kind of lulled the Rams to sleep. They took the air out of the ball a little bit and kind of really went away from Bruton. He has 5 points in the second half, but not really getting the touches on the block like he was in the first half. And part of that, let's give credit to the North defense, but the Rams here,
and he's
hanging
had
on
success.
for dear life.
He's had 2 of them where he's driven to the basket and they come to him. The defense comes to him and he passes off, and his teammate has missed the layup on the other side. He had all that pressure. 3-point ball game.
Ball's loose.
Back and forth.
Great hustle diving on the floor.
Tipped again. Now they don't have numbers the other way as Bruton brings it up.
Oh, no whistle.
That's a goaltend.
Wow, lots of time goes off the clock there too.
That was a goaltend, guys. They missed it.
Wow, does he get up?
Wow. I told you,
My
the
goodness.
most intriguing player. That might be in the City Series. He might be the most intriguing player in the City Series.
Now just develop some more strength and post. They got to take a foul here. Got to foul.
There it is.
That's probably not the guy you want to foul.
No, it's not intentional. He
No.
wrapped his arms around. Now we're going to shoot. But we got just 12 seconds left, Joe.
Got to hit one of these. Make it a 2-possession game if you're a Garfield fan and if you're Deontay Blanchard.
That's going to be the third on Green. His third foul, and we'll have a timeout. Wow. And they've had numerous opportunities where they're under the basket, they're shooting layups, either double teams. Bruton gave the ball great position to shoot there, and they just missed them. That one, I don't know if he would have missed because it was blocked, but you're not getting scores.
This is a classic this is a classic example of, as coaches and as staffs, you're happy with some of the things you said, and you're displeased. We said that second quarter was the best that Garfield is probably, the best 4 or 5 minute stretch they probably had all year. And for North, it's certainly this fourth quarter when they were pretty much left for done, and they just kind of fought and clawed their way back into it with just great hustle. And they still haven't shot a great percentage, but they have been tenacious. Showing a lot of heart. Points, showing a lot of heart.
Tip balls.
Hustle. And I don't know if
they've had good defensive rebounding, so they've limited them to 1 shot on the other end.
I don't know exactly what woke them up, whether it was the full court pressure or just the desperation being down that late, but they could have folded it up, and they have continued to fight and make this a really intriguing fourth quarter. 2 shots here for Blanchard.
He needs 1 out of 2. Jones trying to get that crowd up into it. And I think they're going to give him for the lane violation.
What?
Yep.
How a lane violation when there's no play whatsoever?
Well, the extra free throw is helpful.
Well, I mean, but there's where are you going with 2 shots? How can you have a lane violation? You don't have to box out. It's a 2-shot foul.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is stand there.
But he moved.
That's a big mental mistake.
He shuffled his feet and he went into the key.
Yep. When it really didn't matter.
Misses that one. You're gonna need 2 shots, and they try.
Oh, great steal by Blanchard. He doesn't finish. He doesn't need to finish.
5, 4, got to get it up and get the 3. In and out. And fitting enough that Bruton comes in for another rebound as he finishes with 18. He gets another rebound, and that'll do it for him. Yep. As you got to give credit to the Vikings as they come in here and really showed as if they had nothing left and put a huge 18-point quarter to finish the game. They go 18 and 7 in the final quarter. Wow. Put together a great finish to the game where the first quarter was close. They put 4 in the second quarter. The third quarter they had the 2 technical fouls with substitutions and a bunch of silliness, you could say, from a fan standpoint. But man, they put on the press and showed some glimpses of being athletic, being smart. Jones was phenomenal to watch with some 2 block shots, some great dunks. There's some excitement to be had watching the North Viking basketball games for sure.
Yeah, both teams need to clean things up. On the north side, let's start off in the middle. Jonathan Jones, 10 points. Didn't have a great game offensively, but 17 rebounds, including like 9 of them in the fourth quarter. Also in double figures, Ed Harris, great second half for him, finished with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Savon Gordon also chipped in with 9. For the victors in their first victory of the year, the Garfield Golden Rams, congratulations to them. In double figures tonight for them, Shai Wilson had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Tiante Blanchard really did a nice job handling the ball at the point guard spot in the second half, finished with 11. And the man in the middle, our career education player of the game, really wasn't any doubt. They went into him on the opening possession, and he took control. Today he was the most dominating player on the floor. 18 points, 18 rebounds. Congratulations to Braylon Bruton, tonight's career education player of the game. Congratulations to Garfield in their first win.
You can't get a better stat line than that, I think. Well, we want to certainly thank him and thank all those that helped make this broadcast possible, from Peter George, our cameraman, Jim Morgan, who keeps everything running well, Ryan Dumont, our producer. For Joe Pacansky, Brandon Moore, and myself, want to thank you and say goodnight. See you next time.